She left me.
What?
Snuck out the back door. Fuck!
Come here. I got you, son. I got you. It's okay. I got you.
All right, Zatima fans. Now, this video, I remember when episode 2 dropped on BET Plus. I talked with some people, Thursday morning and, into Friday. And overall, I think a large majority of fans feel like me when I say that episode 2 was a fantastic episode. I gave it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, there was a bit of a continuity issue with Fatima telling Zach that, after the whole side chick recommendation that, oh, I got something for you in the car. And she goes out there and brings back the little bag which has the side chick doll in it. And people are like, wait a minute. But she left her car at the parking garage at work. Angela took her home. Yes, she did grab some things from her car, but Angela dropped her off. So why would she go back outside and why would she go back outside and then, get this bag from a car that isn't there? An episode is good when I don't mention something like that. Or if I do, I'm like, the episode was so good, I don't care. But regardless, I want to focus on the end of the episode where Zach was in his car crying and Fatima came down to comfort him. Some people felt, and only a few people talked to me about this, and I felt like I should do a video, not to call them out, but just to give my opinion on why I don't feel the same way they do. Because remember, not everybody's going to feel the same way about an episode. I know one person was like, I don't know if I really felt it because it kind of came out of nowhere, and this is supposed to be more of a comedy than anything else. And then other people felt, it was a bit off-putting that, wow, I mean, Fatima being bossy and stuff, I don't like that. And then Zach crying, it's like, when is he going to grow up and be strong? I disagree wholeheartedly because, case in point, I mentioned this, the season 3 finale after Q had went to jail and Sabrina was talking to Maurice at the bank. They were alone as usual. They were Sabrina was bringing up Maurice's past and, the whole thing about, is the reason you're so, keen on getting to know Q and feeling sorry for him and stuff because of what happened with your dad? And then she, goes through the backstory of that. And Maurice, out of nowhere, he just like blew up on her, got emotional. Mind your own business. And he ran off. And I'm like, that felt so off-putting because it literally came smooth the F out of nowhere. But with the Zach thing, Zatima season 1, episode 1, we get a bit of foreshadowing with him talking about how his family ain't shit and they're blowing up his phone now that he has, a bit of money. But before that, they didn't care about him. Then, Jeremiah showed up towards the back half of season 1 in a couple of episodes. And we saw the dynamic between those two. Then, of course, Jeremiah popped up in episode 1 in season 2. And, of course, Zach went to see his mom in episode 2. And from there, even in Sistas, we got things from his past in regards to how his mom left him and stuff like that. So he's never had a strong female figure to raise him. And then you see the interactions between these two in episode 2 and the way that she just left him in the store. And then you hear the backstory. Folks, this did not come out of nowhere. No, nobody said that DeVal's acting was off. Everybody I've spoken to, even those who said this scene felt random, the acting was top notch. But yeah, I don't think it came out of nowhere. I think we had build up. And then, of course, his mom just leaving him in the store the way she did. And Zach remembering what happened when he was a kid. Those things are truly interwoven in his mind and emotions. So I did not feel that the ending of episode 2 was random, misplaced, and undeserved. I think we had significant build up to that. Now, the thing is, how about the aftermath? Will Zach talk with a therapist. What's his next step from here? Because what will be a bit off-putting is if we start episode 3 and it's just pure comedy. I'm like, yo, what about what just happened in the last episode with Zach in the car? It's kind of like I've only watched maybe 6 total episodes of Fuller House, the Netflix like reboot or sequel series of the Full House series. And I remember there was one episode where Stephanie revealed or she found out that she can't have kids because of some health condition. And that was a very serious moment. It was like, whoa, what a cliffhanger. But then the next episode, it's all, well, let's see what mischief the kids are up to today. No, I mean, let's follow up on that. What's going on? So we didn't really get anything to follow up on that to my knowledge. Well, like I said, I only watched 6 episodes, so I don't know if she decided to adopt or anything. I don't know. But yeah, I just hope that we get some follow up. Like later in the season, we know that his mom is going to be on life support and whatnot. And it's going to be his call in terms of paying the finances to keep her alive or pull the plug, because it's like $10,000 or $12,000 a day or something to that effect. So with that being said, yeah, if you look at the episode, I don't know, maybe we watched 2 different episodes, but I feel like the ending scene was well acted, well deserved. If I were to make a critique, and I mentioned this in my review, Fatima saying, I'm not your mom. I mean, when Zach said, asked her, do you love me? And she was like, yes, I do. And then, hey, Zach, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom. And as touching as that was, I couldn't help but think to like all the times that Fatima would have those emotional moments. But remember, Zach didn't lash out at Fatima the way Fatima lashed out at Zach when she felt some type of way because of her past experiences. No matter how many times Zach said, I'm not Ian, Fatima was like, well, it still makes me feel the fucking same. I just really hope that kind of, stern, vile Fatima from Sisters doesn't bleed her way into Zatima, even though we slightly saw that in episode 1 with the whole, I would talk about things when I want to talk about them, but, not when you want to talk about them, that nonsense. So I really do feel that when it boils down to it, this scene was excellent. Definitely one of my top episodes of any Tyler Perry show I review. One of the few things to make me actually get emotional and tear up. Yeah, I'm actually doing a separate video about 5 Tyler Perry moments that made me cry. So, with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.